Hey everybody, welcome to JTV Extra. I'm Sandra Younger, the inventor of a cord knotting and design tool called the Knotty-Do-It-All, and everything we do on this show has to do with stringing material. And today we are going to be working with a 2mm leather, and we're going to be making this really cool bracelet that's taken from a lesson that I sell, but it might have a little bit maybe updated tips and tricks. But this is one that a lot of people struggle with. And I guarantee by the end of this show, you will be an expert because I make it very, very easy. The products that are on the show, you can shop them. You can get a more in-depth view of them. And what's really cool is, I think I use everything. I use the beads, the leather, the accent beads, the board. So if you want to make these really cool bracelets and just get everything that's on today's show. And the interesting thing is I did a breakdown like White does, because he's so good at pricing out how much everything's going to cost. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to be like Wyatt today. I'm going to try it out. And with the leather and the buttons, it's a kit today. When I was doing the photography for the products, I thought, so why are they bundled together? Because it's a set. So I thought that was really cool because that size leather is perfect for the buttons. And anyway, I calculated with the three strand bead set and the leather with the buttons, if you can make 15 to 16 bracelets, and they only come out to $5.99 a piece. This is a bracelet that you would easily pay $70 to $120 for at a boutique. So you could make it yourself for $5.99. Anyway, with that said, let me show you what the products on today's show are, and then we'll get to our customer show. All right, let's see what we have today for you guys. The first item is the Knotty-Do-It-All. And I just want you to know that this thing is amazing. I invented it. It is a cord knotting and design tool. It is I use it for making jewelry with stringing material, but I'm going to show you a couple of other people that do other things with it in just a second. But this thing is fabulous for macrame, and snake knot, which we're going to do today. And because see, you can get your hands under your work, it keeps tension and it measures, and you can reconfigure your hardware. With both boards, both the large and the small, you get a hardware kit. And the neat thing is you can configure it in so many different ways. So you could do all kinds of. Look at this. This one's real pretty. The moose knot. And I'm going to do. The big trend in jewelry design. This summer is real simple, just something on a string. It could be a found item, a pendant that you make, but that seems to be the big trend. So, if we have time at the end of the show and you've never seen just a plain old moose knot necklace, then I will make one. But we have this is really interesting. Let's go back here because we have Tess Barr, Hood River, Oregon. She was on a road trip, and I guess she just couldn't leave her jewelry making behind, so she took it with her. And she's using this as a board, so she could. Girl, I cannot imagine this. God, you're smacking away in the car. That's really funny. I guess this must have been a really important project. But when I see these things are like sturdy. I hope nothing falls off here. But look, they're thick, and it takes these things are rock solid. I've had some tools that were, they were good tools, but you had to be careful with them. This thing, you can really go to town because they are really, really strong. So I thought that was really funny. And then we have another one. I can't believe I got two in one day. It says, "Hi Sandra, I use my Knotty-Do-It-All for everything. Making awesome jewelry. I use the clips as extra hands for painting miniatures, and that is why there is paint all over my board, and it fits in my small freezer, and I guess you can use it to freeze your popsicles." I just thought that was really funny. But anyway, it's a really it's an awesome tool. It's a lot of fun, and I use mine every single day. But one way or another, this thing goes through my hands. And let's see. Oh, the next item are these beads. These are, let me see what it's like they're antique silver tone round, large hole. And they are, the two on the far left have really big holes. And this one here, um, the one that's this style, it just happened to fit perfectly on the 1 millimeter faux leather because for this bracelet, I use the 1 millimeter faux leather and it just fits like perfect. So it's a big hole, but I just want you to know that in case you want to make this bracelet and use the 1 millimeter faux leather, then you know that that particular design will fit. So very handy to have because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to explain it. Stash, your bead stash. You need to have like beads like this because you never know when you're going to need them. And let's see, next we have, oh, these are really, let me tell you, this is a really good deal. Okay, $24.99. And I kid you not, okay, one bracelet takes about, let me see, I think 9 beads. Think about how many bracelets you can make. I didn't count them out because I know that Wyatt, White, he's so good at doing that on his show. But I mean, if you count and you do the math, and I mean, how many bracelets can you make? Probably like, I'm going to guess like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 bracelets. How many? And that comes out to what, about $2 in materials for each bracelet? That's amazing. That's a really good deal. And these are, it's rose quartz, quartzite, and blue magnesite, 8.5 millimeters. And the holes are about a little over 2 millimeter, except for the rose quartz. They're right at 2 millimeter, but I know at least the magnesite is 2 millimeter because or a little over 2 millimeter because the beads. Let me show you here. I used the 2 millimeter leather on this one and it fits. So 2 millimeter hole, 2 millimeter leather, they will not fit, but the hole, if it's a little bit bigger, then it will. So these I know for sure have a slightly bigger hole because they fit. Perfect. And let's see, next we have, these beads are, I got to show you this. This is really, I mean, I was confused because when I saw them, I was like, okay, they're on the orange cord. They just have just a certain look. I thought they looked a little, pale, like subtle, but I really liked the way it turned out when I put the dark cord through. I really, really like, these are some of my favorite colors. Just, can you see like the subtle, just how cool? I mean, I would have never guessed that. So never judge a strand of beads by the cord that's on them, because I would have never guessed that this would have translated to that. It's just unbelievable. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. It's just like crazy. I love this. I really, 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 really like, I mean, the way it turned out. It's totally my color thing. Beautiful. So I just want you guys to know that. So if you thinking about getting the mixed moonstone, these are 8 millimeter round, and they do fit on the 2 millimeter leather. Beautiful. Look at that. Huge, huge holes. So I'm like really curious I'm going to use the rest of these for something else because I think they're so cool. And let's see what we have. Ooh, our last product. Okay. When I took these pictures, I did not realize that this is actually a set. It is the 3 spools of the 2 millimeter leather and the buttons. So, and I use those for I used almost like everything, like the buttons, the beads, the silver tone beads, the leather. God, I think I used everything. Let me jump over here. Let's see, each, you know what, oh, wait a minute, it says here, and these are 32% off. So that's really cool. So it's basically like 2 kits together. So it's JSK008. And let me see. So for the bracelet, I used the leather, the buttons, the antique silver tone beads, the moonstone beads, and oh my God, and the board. Wow, I think it's the first time ever that I, like, for a bracelet or a necklace, I used like everything. So if you want to do it like I do it, just get everything that's pictured here. So, and then we can make this like awesome bracelet. Everyone can have one. Anyway, those are all the products on today's show. So we are going to get back to me and then we'll get to our project. Yeah, isn't that interesting? The first time ever that I used like everything that was on the show. So cool. Yeah, we've got like a full house today. I could like go in there and say like hello to like first of all, Sputters. And then we have Tess. Oh, you know, girl, one day you need to send like an audio clip that I could use so I could show people your wonderful voice. So I am just like really eager to do that. We have our customer show. We've got Nana from Scotland, all the way from Scotland. Amazing, and you guys did a fantastic job. So here's the customer show. Okay, first, all the way from Scotland, we have Nana. Oh my goodness, look at this really cool macrame bracelet. I'm practicing kind of sort of something like this, but I don't know. It's going to be a long time before I am this good. This is truly amazing. Thank you so much for sending this in, Nana. This is like unbelievable. Like, wow. And then next we have Susanna, Louisville, Kentucky. This necklace is like so cool. It's last week's technique where you go over the bead and through the bead. And I love the flower. I love the color combination. But I don't know if you guys remember like many shows back that I don't know what it's called. It's like a bead or a finding. I guess it's like a bail, but you can see where the necklace, where the rose is connected to a necklace. Those are one of the beads that I used, and I think it was like a macrame project, but that is such a clever use of those. And I know a lot of you guys have them because you have sent in like bracelets and necklaces with those same beads, but that is like, that's so cool. I really like that. And next, Laura Lee, Florida. Okay, these are, I think they're, let me see, tourmaline. I think I have them listed in a couple of slides down. But these are tourmaline briolets. Look at that. Isn't that so delicate and beautiful? And I was wondering, Laura Lee, is this on like beading wire? I don't know, but I think it's beautiful. And I think we've got another picture here. Okay, this one is, I think it's just a different color. Let me go back. I don't know. No, maybe it's the one that's further down that's a different color. But look how cool that is. You know, I never thought to like bunch up my briolets like that because I have briolets and I'm always afraid to use them. But this is like really cool, huh? And oh yeah, this is the one that was the other color. Oh, look how pretty that is. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. What a great idea just to have them like little clusters like that. Then next up, Sarah, okay, she just wasted no time sending these in. This is a 2 days project, but she, of course, as always, just takes it a step further because it looks like they're, well, maybe not the beads, but the wiry looking ones, Sarah, are those like 3 like rings that are stacked? That's a good idea. I like that. I didn't even think to do that, but that is really cool. And it gives it just a whole new different vibe. But I don't know if those are like actual the bead unit or if they are 3 stacked rings. But oh, look, and you put I did not. I didn't do that on mine, but I could. I didn't add those 3 knotted beads on the end. Huh. Well, maybe I should change up my lesson today. If I have enough cord left over, I think maybe we'll do that. That's really cool. And Nana, Scotland. This, you know what? I think this is like that technique, the before and after. And look at that. It's just so cool. It's got the beautiful macrame slide knot. It's got the coil knots on the end. And that pendant is like really, really cool. I need to know what that is. I'm going to guess that it's either like a ceramic or maybe even polymer clay, because I've never seen anything like natural, at least not around here, that looks like that. So that is so pretty. So thank you, Nana. That is so cool. I love it. Next, oh God, this necklace, Laura Lee. Look, oh my gosh, I love like this fuchsia pink color. But look at the look how cool it looks on. So you could wear it long or doubled, and it looks so cool. And it's got that really interesting. Okay, now that, my friend, is an interesting clasp. Okay, I know you guys probably can't see it, but it looks like there are two rings that are slightly open, and then you kind of like put the openings together and take it off. And I don't know, Laura Lee's got some really cool clasps, because there's a couple of other necklaces down the road where, I don't know, they're just like really interesting. So that's really cool. And Susanna Louisville, this one is crocheted on Eslon. And these are cubic zirconia beads, which I love, because, you know, cubic zirconias are so sparkly. And you did such a beautiful job, Susanna. Like, you know, I think you like learned that from my bead crochet lesson, how you, like, if you have to have a break in the crochet, you do one side and then you do the other, and girl, you just got it perfect. Beautiful. Oh, look at that clasp, guys. Isn't that cool? So this one is Laura Lee, and this has got these are like cube, I'm not gonna say quartz. Oh my God, moonstone. Oh, I didn't read my notes. But look how pretty that is. And I think it's one necklace that's doubled, and probably you could wear it long as well. It's got the pearls, and I made a necklace. I wish I could find it, because I've got so many bracelets, guys, but it was, I mean, did I say necklace? I meant bracelet. It's made with these, mine's moonstones, or cube moonstone, which I love. I love anything that's cube. Beautiful. And Nana Scotland, okay, this is a double strand, and these look like the fire polish beads, and I know that because I have some and I love them. And it's got the button, and probably, I'm not sure if you put a sliding knot on that one, Nana, but I love it. It just has that really like organic feel to it. So, and then it's got like, some of the beads have like, ooh, look at that. I spy a snake knot. Guys, if you look at the, oh, look, there's three. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. See, another use. So you learn a knot, and then you can like use it in like different applications. That's really cool. Oh, maybe that'll be a lesson someday. Very, very nice. Can you guys see it? It's like on the bottom, like where you see like I don't even know how to explain it, but it's there. I can see it. I can see it. And then next, Susanna, Louisville, Kentucky. Ooh, this one's really, really pretty. This one, I think it's crocheted. And the composition, I love the colors. I like the just how different like the front is from the back. But you know what? She used these bales that were on the show a while back. They're really nice because they're so small. So because you know, a lot of times bales are big, and you know, I don't know, they just have a bigger impact. But these bales are very tiny, and they're just very subtle, and you know, I really like the way it, you know, it just looks like it, I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It just doesn't like command a lot of attention, but it just like very like subtly does the job it's supposed to do. Beautiful. Look at that. I like those beads. And then next, another one on Nana, Scotland. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm without words because I have no idea what you did. I know it's macrame and it's beautiful. Very, very nice. Wow. How did you get that stone to stay in there? See, I've got, when it comes to this type of macrame, I mean, I can do like basic, but not anything fancy like this. And plus I wouldn't, if I tried putting a stone like that in there, mine would completely like fall out. But I'm getting better. I'm getting there. And then next, Susanna Louisville. Ooh, these beads are so beautiful. And look at this. It's got a nautilus. And this one is, I don't know. I don't know. But it's pretty. Oh my. Oh, I think I know. It's when you go through. Okay, Susanna, tell me if I'm correct. You used 2-liter needles, and then you went from right to left inside the beads, and then came back out, and then did the knot, and then went through the bead, I think. But look how pretty that is, and I like that leaf toggle. Everything just looks so like ocean and land. Very nice. And then last we have Nana, Scotland. Look at these beautiful bracelets. Oh, look at the pattern with the flowery, laddery. I've never, I have not worked with that shape of bead. I don't know what it's called. I've seen them, but I've never worked. I'm talking about the one in the middle. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Is this one entire bracelet? Okay, well, let me follow. Okay, I'm going around. I'm coming around. Coming around. Oh, look, it's connected. Are you kidding me? That is one bracelet. Okay, I need to know how many times. I want to see this on. Okay, Nana, you got to send in another picture of this bracelet on, because I think it's one bracelet. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. That must have taken a long time, because I could see ladder stitching, macrame, I think some knotting. It's got a cool, like where it connects, it's got like macrame, it's got little dangles, and then it's got the flower. Really, really cool. Anyway, guys, that is our customer show for today. And remember, if you have anything you want to send in, email it to theknotty-do-it-all@gmail.com. Isn't that bracelet amazing? Now, you know, I think it's one complete bracelet, Nana, but I'm not sure. So if you can email me and let me know, I would love to know. And if you sent something in and you didn't see it in this show today, it's going to be on next week's show. Anyway, to the project. All right. Drum roll. Okay. The this one's, it's pretty simple. Here are, you know, this is what you need. Your the cord that you're going to be knotting with, 54 inches. Just, and that is for like a 6 to 7 inch bracelet, because I used 54 inches. And I made one that was 6 inches, and then the one that was 7. So 54 just happened to be the right number. And if you're concerned about like, oh, but what if I just want to make a 6 inch? How much less should I go? That is a really tricky question, because if you have that question, I will give you the answer, because one of the bracelets, the beads were a little bit smaller, so I wasn't sure. So that's one thing you got to think about when you're trying to decide like how much cord do I need, is if the beads happen to be a slightly different size, because the moonstone one was about, the beads were about 0.5 millimeter or maybe 0.75 millimeters smaller. So it does make a difference. So you got to kind of, it's like a balancing act. So the 7 to 10, 8 millimeter beads with large holes, just as long as the leather fits through the hole in the bead, you're good to go. A button, one closed, a ring for the end, and 20 inches of faux leather, because that is what I used for the, oh, hang on, my thing is messing up. For this slidey thing right here, for the button loop. And then I forgot to list it, but you need some wax jewelry cord in the 0.5. Let's see, accent beads, and the rare occasion that I use super glue. Yes, and you'll need super glue for this. Okay, so let's do it. And I guarantee you it's easy. One thing that's really helpful to have is some parallel pliers. I love these things. I mean, Because, you know, regular pliers, they kind of close like at an angle. These close like this, which I think is really important. Parallel. Okay, so let's put this aside. Okay, I've got my 54 inches of leather here, and I am going to put a button. Let's see, I'm going to go gold. Let's go with the gold buttons. And the nice thing about the buttons on today's show, whoop, they've got a really big like hole. So let's God, there are so many people here today. We got Pat, Tess, Susanna, Michael, Kim. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Did I say Susanna? The ever so talented. You guys are just amazing. Ooh, we got Pat. Rhonda. I'm so glad Sputters is doing better. And Sarah, North Carolina. Laura Lee. Oh, Laura Lee. Michael. Test, Gina. Okay, let me like pay attention, guys, because I can go off on to another world. You know what? I don't know why I did that. Wrong. Okay, I strung the beads onto the wrong. Well, I'm just gonna put that aside. Don't do that, because I forgot to trim them off. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be organized and be ahead of myself, and let's get this. Once you get proficient at this, the project should take you about like 30 minutes. So where's my scrap of, my 14-inch piece of leather? Okay, so I'm gonna clip this into a clip. And if your button doesn't fit, I'm using a 12mm button. I have this little trick where I just kind of take a pair of pliers and just kind of bend this just very gently. So that way, see that? The clip opens up even more. See that? So now you can put your button in. Most of my clips are bent that way. I mean, if they're not, then they should be. So I am going to just clip this here and clip this here. All right, so let me get my leather. And on this one, you'll need like a 14-inch like strand. And this is going to be the one that you put your beads on. So let's cut this here. And what we're going to do now is we are going to attach this cord using a coil knot. And let's see. Nope. You know, every time I do this, I don't know what. Maybe it's like this. Yeah, because you want the long end to go that way. And why do I always mess this? My brain, like, is it? Yeah, maybe it's like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So if you just like look at it, just like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, huh, what am I doing? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna go 3 times around. And just leave like a tail, not too long, not too short. Probably like, that's probably about 2 inches or 1.5 inches. So you take your post out, and now you're going to feed this one going in this way, and oops, and the other one going in the other way. And you are going to need your super glue. Now, I do not endorse any brand of super glue. I just happen to have this one handy. And the only reason I have it is because my daughter ordered it and it accidentally got sent to my house instead of her, so she just told me to keep it. And I mean, I kind of like it because it's like these little tiny tubes. Very cute. Oh. So you put your glue, and then you slide your knot over the glue. And then you want to really tighten down. That's where these parallel pliers come in really, really handy. It helps you get a good grip. Whoops. See that? Okay, so let's... Oh, no. Slide it back over. Okay. Just want to get it nice and tight. Okay, let me just... Okay, there we go. So now, don't cut this off yet because it's going to come in handy in just a minute. Okay, the ends are even. Perfect. Okay, so let me move all this down. Let me turn this. And we are going to string all the beads onto the middle cord. Hang on, let me move my stuff here. Okay, so these are the 2 cords that we're going to be doing the knotting with. And then here's the one that we put our beads onto. I'm going to do that right now. And one thing that helps, you could take a razor and just cut the end at like a sharp angle. You guys know that trick, right? And then it just makes stringing the beads on a lot easier. So I'm going to do that real quickly. In the meantime, I want to see what you guys are like talking about. Oh, do all of you know how to do this, or do some of you not know how to do this? I am just very curious. I'm scrolling to see the message. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up because I don't want to run out of time. 30 minutes. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully I'll finish this in the 30 minutes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on there. Okay, I'm gonna clip this to hold it. Okay, now we are going to start. And I'll go slow. Okay, so you have your cords, and this one on this side, just make like a loop. Okay, let's just ignore this one for a second, okay? But you take the one on the right, and you just, like, see that? It's like you just make a loop. See that? That's what, but you're gonna do it over both of them. So you make your loop, and as soon as you make that loop, this is my little thing, just grab it right there. That's where you just, boom, grab it right off the bat, and then grab all 3. See, so it's going to be grab that bend, and then just boom, grab all 3 of these and just hold them. And this one here, see this little angle in here? You're going to take this cord and just flip it. And once you get it like right into that little space like that, you're good to go, because now the only thing you have to do is put it into that hole, just like this. And now we see how the loops are all weird. So just gently start like pulling one and then the other, because you want to get the, don't just like pull both of them, because you need to get them to the same size. So there, you've made your first one. That was easy. Okay, so now you slide this over. Let's get it a little bit snug. And then we do the same thing. Take the cord like this. Just remember, as soon as you make that loop, grab it right where it crisscrosses. Right there, and then bunch these all up like that. And then flip the left cord over into that little groove. That's one nice little visual, is when you get that one right there, boom, you just feed this into the loop, and then you just gently start pulling until they're even on both sides. So just snuggle, and then you just kind of squeeze just like that, and boom. Is that easy? Set the big one aside. Is that easy, guys? Is it too hard? If maybe I can explain it a different way. So you'd make your loop, grab it, grab all 3, and then flip it. Okay, good. All right, okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, oh yeah, Rhonda, your travel board. Ooh, Rhonda's going on vacation, guys. Where are you going? I want to know. See that? So that's pretty, oh, good, thank you. Yeah, so just turn this like that, and then, I mean, once you learn it, it's like, it's so easy. Let's see. Oh, let me just. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, hang on. Let's backtrack, because something didn't look right. If something doesn't look right, okay, the letter P, grab here, boom, boom. Okay, that's what I was looking for. That little thing right there. And you don't want it too far away from your bead. Just, kind of sort of like close, and then pull gently on each side and then tighten it. Okay, so I'm gonna, I learned the snake knot from the lesson you sold. I love the way you taught it. I went snake knot crazy. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I try to like make everything as easy as possible. What I do when I'm trying to learn something, I'll kind of like figure it out, but then I'll like leave it for a couple of months so I can come back to it and see if I actually learned it or not. And right now I'm doing that with a certain macrame technique that I did it, but then I forgot how I did it. Now I'm trying to figure out where basically where the weak spots in the learning is. And I think I figured it out, and Laura Lee is going, you're going to be my guinea pig, Laura Lee. I'm going to like show you the lesson and see if you get it. And then you could tell me where it like just absolutely like goes wrong and it crashes. So we're working on that one. Is it, man, some of those macro, like that bracelet that Nana sent in, I would get like confused, like, you know, because, oh, am I leaving the thing here? Oh my God, I know, right, Laura Lee? I don't know. We'll see. Because that one, I think at one point I tried to explain it to a Dare who's hasn't been here lately. Too bad. And I think she just like, you know what, girl, forget it. Not gonna happen. Okay, so let me just keep going here. Boom. How am I doing on time? Okay, I'm gonna kind of speed it up, guys, because I know this takes me like 27 minutes. And oh, okay, good. I'm glad it's being explained well. And what other tips or tricks can I offer? You can do this with like cotton cord, just experiment. The one cord that I tried it with, guys, and it just like did not work. I mean, I love the wax jewelry cord to death, but it's not for the snake knot. It was really hard to like get the look. I think for this one, as long as the cord is round, and kind of like hard, it does it like a faux leather, maybe the thicker faux leather. I think that works. So we're gonna keep going here, and boom. See how easy it is once you learn it? It's like this, like you don't even need to pay attention. You probably do this in the car. Boom, boom, boom. One more. Ooh, I'm almost finished doing the naughty part. Ooh, I'm doing good on time. Ooh, maybe I might finish early today. And if I do, I'm going out to lunch with my husband. Because today is our anniversary. Oh my goodness. Happy anniversary, Lauren, if you're like watching somewhere. Yes, we've been married. Guess for how long? Let's see if any of you guys can guess how long Lauren and I have been married for. I can't believe it myself. He's a lucky man. Yeah, right. He's one lucky man. Thanks, Susanna. Take a wild guess. We are celebrating which one? Very good, Susanna. Yes, 30 years. Up, close, Laura Lee. 30. Oh my God, 39 years. No way. I don't know how. Have any of you guys been married for 39 years? Yeah, Lauren and I have been married for 30 years. We got married in San Antonio, Texas. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I think today we're going to go out and get sushi or something. Okay. Ta-ta. Done. Okay, so the next thing, really handy little tip. If you're going to be making a lot of them, here, we're going to cut this little, and I'll tell you how big it is in just a second. You'll understand what I'm doing. I lost my, I had one made already, Let me trim this. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, so if you're going to make a bunch of them, what this does is I'm going to use it like so I could do the spacing between the ring and the knot. So if you make a bunch of them, it's always going to be consistent. It's just like a cardstock. And this is, I'll tell you how wide this specific one is. This one is, oh, let's see. This is 11 millimeters. Now, so 10 to 11 millimeters, it'll work just fine. So we're going to take this off, and I'm going to feed the ring. Oh, no. I'm not going to do that yet. So I'm just going to put this, this here. Oh, my goodness. And this is, I'm going to put my little card right here. And then I'm going to get like a pen or a marker or something just to, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see this actually. Más o menos, more or less, which is fine because that's all I really need. Because it is going to be like where I put the ring on to bend it. So let me put this in here. Get my ring on. Oh no. You know, I was having trouble, like, I don't know, I've got butterfingers today. Oh my goodness. Well, let's try that. That happens to you guys sometimes. You've got like really long nails, or I don't know, something. You just can't grab it. And I've got no excuse because I don't have long nails, so I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna get the ring on. And we're gonna slide it over, and this is like an 8 or 9 millimeter. Okay, so we're gonna slide it down to that to the lines. Okay, right. It's gonna get these lined up. Like that one's supposed to be in the. What is going on? Let's just pull that. Okay, perfect. So there are the lines right there. And let me take my parallel pliers and squish this just to get them lined up. Where are those lines? Okay, right there. Okay, so I'm going to bend this over like this. And I am going to, this is one thing I love these parallel pliers for. See how it's kind of like big? This you just kind of gently squish your leather so it just takes like the form. And it works. See that? See how it made it nice and squished? I mean, just kind of tap it and it gets that nice little bend in there. Okay, so I'm going to take a scrap of faux anything. Hang on. Ooh, right there. Because all I need is just for something to hold it while I do the macrame binding knot. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to temporarily put a clip right here just to hold it. And then remember that scrap on this side, that's what I'm using to clip the bracelet while I work on it. See that? Let me show you. Yeah, I've got it like clipped just to hold the work so that I could do the macrame binding knot right here. Oh, there's my scrap. Okay. Oh no, I hope I didn't. My super glue. Okay. So I am going to 0.5 the 0.5 wax jewelry cord, or you could take the 0.9 and like split it. So either way, I approve of either way that you want to do it. Ooh. And okay, so about 16 inches of this. So I'm going to measure that out and cut. Okay, so right here, I'm going to come in. If this is kind of like, you know, like just stick anything. If it's kind of like flops over, you could just put anything under it. I'll just stick that or this. If it bothers you. So I'm going to come in here. And usually, I'll talk about it as I do this. Okay, so I'm going to start my macrame. I'm going to start as close to the ring as possible, and then I'm going to crank it down. So there's like a top, and then I'm going to do the bottom. The bottom is the one that really cranks it down. So you got to do the first two. Okay, top and bottom. Okay, crank. Really tight, guys. Really tight. Okay, so now I'm going to take the clip off. And that super glue is, I'm going to come in here. Because on this one, because usually when I do the macrame, I come back and forth. But since I'm using super glue, I am not going to do that. So I'm going to put like a drop or two right in there. Close this up. And then finish a macrame. So top, bottom, and top. And you might get super glue on your fingers because, you know, the cord is like going through that danger zone where we have like glue. But as long as you do this really, really tight, the super glue will definitely like hold it. So I'm just going to keep doing the binding knot till it gets to the bottom of the that base knot. And this will really, really hold it. Ooh. And if you're using super glue, just work in a ventilated like area because, you know, I used super glue for years and I thought, you know what, this stuff cannot be like good to like be sniffing. So, or breathing in, should I say. Sniffing has a like a negative connotation, like you're doing it on purpose. So I'm going to say breathing it in. Okay, so I'm going to do one more and I'm going to wrap this around my fingers and do it really tight. I'm going to hold it there for a second. I know, Prince, right? They do super glue. Oh my God, I know it loves the skin. So I'm going to hold that just because super glue sticks fast. Okay, perfect. And you know, if you have enough left over, you could do, let me see if I, let me see if I have enough left over. Maybe we could do this like Sarah did. Oh, let me see. Add, oh no. Because she added the beads to the ends of hers. Let's see if I could do that. You know, you actually, whoops. I think there's enough to do that. Oh, let's change this up a bit. Okay, why not? Let's add beads to the end. Cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, perfect. Huh. And one more. Okay, goody, goody, goody. I think you did a better job, Sarah. Mine are kind of like, and I'm going to tighten these with the parallel pliers. I think I could trim those edges off. Yeah, because it looks kind of nip, snip, and snip. Okay, and now I'm going to take my thread zap and I am going to melt off these ends to clean this up. I think we're good. Boom. And when you're using, hang on. When you're working with like the real thin faux leather, I mean the wax jewelry cord, I highly recommend a thread zapper. I'm on the lookout for one that's like rechargeable because that would be nice. And one that, I mean, not that's only rechargeable, but one that has a long lifespan. Okay, so I like to take cuticle scissors and come in close and trim. Perfect. Right there. Look at that. So far, so good. And we're almost done. Like, how am I doing on time? Ooh, I think I'm going to finish right on time. Okay, so, so I am going, let me clean up my space a little bit, guys, because things are getting out of control here. I'm going to turn this back around. because now I'm going to finish the end. Ooh, what size faux leather should I use? I guess the 1.5. Why not? So what I do, my new thing, because I forget. I'm like, what am I doing? But I figured it out yesterday, and why does that not work? Okay, so if your faux leather won't go through the ring, you could take something and kind of just like ream it. It kind of squishes the leather down a bit. And then let's cut this. And then it'll go through. I think this is too thick, but you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to measure like 8 inches off the spool, so that way I don't waste any cord. Let's get this to 8. And then I'm going to make a moose knot. So that way, you don't have to cut a piece off and say, how much do I need? So all in all, this is about like 20 inches or so. So I'm going to come in here and make, an inch apart. Right there. And moose. And you know what? I'm going to do like just not a triple. For some reason, I don't like triples when I'm connecting cords to bracelets because I think it adds too much, I don't know, too much something. So you'll have a tail about, a long tail like this. So then you slide it down and then cut it. And now we are going to put a coil knot on here. And when I do the coil knot on really thick faux leather like this is a 1.5. I stepped down in the thickness, so let me grab a 1 millimeter. You know what? Let's do something cool today. Another thing that you can do that I've done is you could double up on the 1.5. Let's say you don't have any 1 millimeter. You could actually make a macrame slide knot with 2 cords. So let's do that. Okay. So I am going to, all right, let's do this. Wait. Oh, no. No. I take it back because we're doing a coil knot. Well, I've never tried that. Let's do it. Let's see if we could do a coil knot with 2. Oh, I know. Let's try something new today. Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if it's approved. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I have never, ever done this. Okay, so there's 4. I'm going to put my finger on the bottom to hold it. And, oh my god, this is so interesting. Huh. Guys, we are learning something new. Let me scoot this over. Okay, so this side's going to be a little bit tricky. So how do I get it through? All right, guys, 1 second. Okay, I'm going to take this. Oh my gosh. Aha. Okay. Ooh. She got it. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah. So far, so good. Tap. See, one thing about the coil knot, you really have to like redistribute the tension. So if you squeeze it and then like tighten it, squeeze and tighten. Okay. Oh yeah, that would have worked too, Susanna, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this, guys. Woo. Let's check it out. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, I like that. It looks very mysterious, like people are like, what did you do? Ooh, that is really cool. This might be my new favorite way to do this. Okay, let's check the tension before we like melt the ends off. Ooh, that's really tight. Okay, that's good. Oh, nice and like firm. Okay, wow. Well, I think we're on to something new. Okay, so now let's see how we can do the melt the ends. Okay, when you do these, you know that you don't tap it down. Sometimes I have that nasty problem. And I do fluff this out because fluffing it melts faster. And that's important. Okay, let's fluff this and let's get this melted. Okay, right there. That's perfect. And you want to, like, did you notice I scooted this down? And the reason you want to scoot it down is because you don't want it to nick this part because that part's important. Well, this is really cool. I can't believe it. See, always something new to be learned. Always. You know what I'm thinking? Okay, now I'm thinking you could use 2 colors. Let's say you do red and black. That would look cool. Just take, okay, so I'm doing, I'm doing, I got 4 minutes, guys. Let's see, can she do it? Pliers, check. Grab, check. Slide the knot down. Okay, let's see, do I like it? Ooh, yes. Okay, so now we're gonna put our stop knots. That's big enough for the button. And you just come in here and put a knot here. Right there. Tighten, and then a knot on the other side. And let's see which of these beads will fit on the ends. I don't think I don't think any of them will. I think this is gonna, oh, maybe this one. Let's check. Perfect. Yes, it fits. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how big that hole is? And it fits. Oh, this is perfect. This fits perfect. Okay, so that's like you always need like tons of beads in all different sizes and shapes because you never know when you're gonna need. You know what I'm gonna do here, because your fingers can really take a beating after a while. I don't, no pun intended, like beating. Whoa. Just put this in. And I'm going just to use it just to tighten that. See, just to pull and tighten that bead. That knot I meant. Okay, so now I need another one like this. Okay, and this, oh, guys, don't forget, if you have Brilliant Cash, check your Brilliant Cash. I was so happy. I checked my account and I had Brilliant Cash, so I bought some stuff. So don't forget, check it every month to see what you've gotten there. And plus, you get money back or percentage back on everything you buy. So, okay. Ooh, let's get that one. Grab it. All right. And now we trim the ends. Chop, chop. And on this one, I do tap down the, let's fluff them out. I do tap down the beads. I mean, the fluffers. It just gives it a nice clean look. So let me, you got to wait like 4 seconds. You don't want to touch that when it's like really hot. And I just tap it real fast. See that? Makes it nice and pretty. All right. Hold it. Oh my gosh. It's finished. Whoa. Let's put it on. Let's put it on. All right. I wish I had gold beads to put on the ends, but I don't. Let's get it. Oh. Perfect. Oh, let's tighten that. Ugh. Oh my God, I'm so tempted to use my teeth. No, don't use it. Oh, perfect. There we go. Oh my gosh, look how cool that is. It's got the little dangles too. Oh, thank you for the cool idea, Sarah. And so now I've got like a ton of snake knot bracelets. And I made all these just over the past couple of days. But anyway, I think my time is up. I feel like an Olympic performance. It was perfect timing. Everything went good. Guys, have a really safe 4th of July. If you're traveling, be careful. If you are going to be doing any kind of fireworks, just be safe. All right, guys, I'll see you next Thursday. That would be the 10th of July. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Bye.